Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Policy on the Street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like this video. Please share this video. Please comment for more political discourse. Please share this video. Like this video, please. Mazi, the reality is done as Israel and Biafra lobbyists has vowed to drag the Nigerian government to ICC over the illegal detention of Simon Ekpa, saying that Simon Ekpa is innocent and it is high time the Nigerian government stop all these games. How can you add to this, sir?
What surprised and shocked humanity is the character, the kind of approach Finland gives to Biafra emancipation lately, so lately. A country that come out tacitly, supporting Biafra in the 60s when we were at serious, escalation conflicts with Nigeria. They at least contributed 75% reasons why Biafran children are alive today in their large number. Because Finland, made it a point of duty to deny themselves some essential things, deny their children school fees, contribute money, unanimously to chipping in stockfish, Cadbury Bonvita, milk, every essential commodities needed by little children to grow, to escape malnutrition and kwachoko. Finland contributed 75%. No nation in Europe has actually suffered for the Biafran people, the kind of, let me say, tenacious, hard situation or condition the Finnish went through because of Igbo children. It is Finland that started bringing up Oroko, stock fishing to Igbo land. Before they also no way. I'm telling you, into Igbo land, Finland, before the people that produce Oroko in the world stock fish, that's also Norway and Sweden. Finland subjected their children to that kind of suffering, denying them education, contributing money nationwide to buy relief materials for the Igbo nation, that's Biafra. And of course, recently we've seen the kind of support they've given us with proclamation or declaration of Biafra independence in Lati, far away, St. Finland. But of course, so lately, they started debating, bargaining for the life of one of their citizens, a former Biafran national, let me say, nationalist anyway, let me use it with that. His name is Ekpa, who won, scholarship under Nigerian government, and he went to Finland and naturalized in Finland. He worked in designated official positions in various departments in Finland. He was a politician there before, but later resigned to actually embark on 24 hours agitation for emancipation of Biafra. Finland started playing game lately by romancing and at least accepting various bribes, incentives. It might be by oil, it might be by cash from Nigeria. I'm telling you the fact, from Nigeria. And this has actually developed, such outrageous, provocation internationally that America, Britain, Canada and Israel were provoked into alienating themselves from Finland. And advanced countries, everybody in the world, of course, know before that they are more advanced than UK. They are more advanced than most of the countries in Europe. They actually deviated from doing the needful, from keeping their former, status as one of the country that maintains human rights records highest in Europe. The whole Scandinavian nations, Finland is number one. Why? Finland remains part of the USSR until 1956. The whole 1930s, the whole 1940s, the whole 19th century, beginning of 18th century, they were with USSR. Until in 1956, they fought. They went into this kind of, conflict that Biafra is found itself in, fighting and, battling it out with the former USSR in order to emancipate as a sovereignty. Of course, that's actually gazetted successfully in 1956. with the declaration of independence of Finland, a Scandinavian nation from the former USSR. That was actually what gave them the passion, the love and the urge to align with Biafra, to have accepted Biafra in the war of the 60s. That's Finland. But today, Nigeria has bought Finland with crude oil and other projects and contracts, awarding their companies juicy contracts, very juicy and lucrative projects. And from that, Finland stooped so low by falling, let me say, victim.
But
they are victims of circumstances. They are victims of bribery and corruption.
But sir, Mazi,
yes.
Do you think the Biafra and Israel lobbyists can actually win this?
Yeah, Biafra, Israeli lobbyists, Biafra, Canada, American lobbyists, they can actually win. They will carry the day.
On what ground?
On what ground is that when you are reported to ICC, you must go. You are required to go to that office and answer to your case. You are not needed to abscond or keep mum, begin to hide around. Because while you are hiding, one day you will be brought to book. ICC, if you ask me, is a judiciary branch of United Nations organization that was formed in 1945. Actually, if not that Adolf Hitler was, dead, before 1945, Adolf Hitler died under the Berlin, a bunker in the city of Berlin, where he committed suicide. Adolf Hitler would have been the first man to have visited ICC to answer for all the war crimes, war criminalities he perpetrated across Europe. But he died before that. So ICC, I think Nigeria is answerable, should go and answer for what they committed 90s, 2000 in Igbo land, across Igbo land. Nigeria annihilated, neutralized the youths, unarmed youths were shot. At close range, many were thrown into fires and many were declared missing till date. So that's why I'm seeing Simon Ekpa and those Biafran lobbyists from America, from Israel, coming out successfully. Why? The accused is there. He is Simon Ekpa. The complainant is not there, scared away of all manners of inhumanities, genocides committed by the complainant. That's why he's trying to hide out. The accused is always there before the complainant, having his legal team in place in the court, and the accused, the complainant has never presented himself for one day. I'm telling you, the complainant is guilty as charged. Why? The charges leveled against Simon Ekpa is supposed to be the other way around. Simon Ekpa is supposed to be the one to level such animalistic charges against Nigeria. Nigeria is the one that is killing, annihilating, and neutralizing the Igbos using all their military forces. It's not Simon Ekpa. So they should revise the accusation. Nigeria should be accused, not Simon Ekpa. That's why Nigeria as a complainant, all the testifiers and witnesses, promised going to Finland to nail Ekpa. All of a sudden, fizzled out, absconded, and distance themselves.
Why they fizzle out?
Because they are guilty. They know that Finland is not Nigeria. They actually know that Europe is not Africa. That if they are caught culpable, if they are found guilty, ICC is just a stone throw from Finland. Straight, they will match them to ICC for prosecution. Biancono was afraid of prosecution. That's why he could not go to Finland to testify against Simon Ekpa. Peter Mba, of all people, that actually threw that dollars into the account of Biafran donors that caught the eagle eyes of the Finnish securities. Peter Mba actually knows what's up with ICC. That if he goes forward to present himself as a witness against Simon Ekpa in Finland, the facilities of ICC from Finland to Hague or Brussels is not up to 10 kilometers. That's why Pitamba is running away. CDS has actually disappeared into darkness. CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, was bragging and bragging, being so transonical and boastful that he is going to extradite Ekpa into Nigeria, blah, 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 blah. Where is his CDS? CDS is busy wrestling the bandits and Boko Haram in the forest of Sambisa in the northeastern Nigeria. These people are not telling us the truth. And I can assure you, come what may, the emancipation of Biafra is a reality. In fact, a transaction we embarked since 1970, and today we are getting to the climax.
Okay. Thank you for coming out.
You are welcome.
Yeah, it's a wonderful edition of Politics on the Street today. Today, it's no news that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is set to commission the first Biafra Washington Embassy. Some persons are of the view that what has Dr. Ngozi Orabueze done to the history and to the struggle. Now she's bringing what she has done, that Donald Trump is set to commission this embassy. And so, and then we've seen some persons come out to say that that embassy is just a jamboree. Such thing will never come into reality. Such thing will never come into existence. But the truth of the matter is that these people, are they not tired of the Fulani killings in Nigeria? Are they not tired? Just of recent, some days ago, the Fulani invaded Plateau State and killed over 16 people. Plateau State is now a crime zone whereby the Fulani can easily perpetrate their acts. And now nobody, even the government, is not coming out to condemn this killing. We don't know if the government indirectly or directly, they are the ones sponsoring this killing. And now we've seen someone who has taken over this freedom, this agitator, all to ourselves to make it a reality. And yet some persons are still coming out to condemn this woman, saying that this woman cannot lead the Biafra struggle. Then tell me, who is then fit to lead the struggle? Now that Simon Ekpa has been given some restrictions of social media, and now we've seen someone who has come out of our own free will to lead this struggle, and some Igbo leaders are saying that will not become a reality. What does the Ohaneze Indigo really want? What does the Igbo's elders who have been bribed by this government, what do they really want? They want everybody in the entire race to be wiped out, so that nobody can come out and speak about the illegal mines in the southeast, where we've seen some identified persons being killed on a daily basis. And now nobody is coming out to condemn the killing. And yet Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is making moves. And yet we've seen leaders, the Igbo leaders, coming out to condemn that move. The truth of the matter is, the enemy of a man is within his household. And we've seen that those who are against the Biafra struggles are not even outsiders. They are mostly people, even from the Igbo race. When Dr. Ngozi Orabueze announced that they are set to commission the Washington DC Biafran embassy, and that it will be done by the US President Donald J. Trump. We've seen Bianca Ojukwu tweet saying it is it is a lie from the pit of hell. Why don't you wait until that becomes a reality? Why can't you wait until it becomes a reality? The same people that was being used to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi all the way from Kenya, the same people that was being used to orchestrate the illegal arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa. And now we've seen a woman championing this case, this cause for referendum. And those who were supposed to champion this cause for referendum have even sold out in the freedom. They've sold out. One is Indigo have sold out. Southeastern governors have sold out, despite the killings in their domain, despite what is happening in their domain. Nobody is coming out to confront the government and tell them enough is enough. What we have today is people who are only after their own tummy, their own stomach. Is this how Mazi Nnamdi stood for the Biafra cause? Mazi Nnamdi stood for it with his life, despite the pains that man is going through today. The man has not renounced the struggle for Biafra. The man has not renounced the struggle for the agitation. But yet, we have some elders who claim they are evil elders. They are neither there or there. All what they do is today, Biafra in the morning, and then they will agitate for Biafra in the morning, and at night they are having meetings with those in the presidency just to scuttle the struggle. I am saying it here that nobody born of human can scuttle this struggle, because already the Biafra struggle is an ideology that can never be wiped out. It's an ideology starting from the days of Odumegu Ojukwu until date. It is still waxing stronger. Or those people who are saying Biafra is dead, who are saying Biafra is dead, are they not tired of the slavery? Are they not tired of the Fulani Ekpa'S? Benue State has now become a death trap for people. Plateau State now, so many atrocities that these Fulani people have committed, and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and express their own grievances to it, cannot come out and condemn all this. Rather, we've seen them taking sides just because they want to become slaves to the Fulani, just because they want to become errand boys to the Fulani. But the question is, how long can we continue in this shenanigan? How long can we continue in this shenanigan? To me, it is a shenanigan. It is a shenanigan in the sense that you cannot continue to live in a country where we have murderers. We cannot continue to live in a country where there is no rule of law. The Fulani that has killed a lot of people till now has not been brought to book. The Fulanis have not been brought to book. Rather, Ekpa and government is not even making plans that this whole killing thing would end soon. No plans from the government. No plans from the government that this whole killing would end anytime soon. And now we've seen Igbo leaders also not coming out to air their displeasure. Rather, they are indirectly supporting the government to buy Are we going to sit down and watch until everyone is being butchered in the southeast? This is what Mazi Nnamdikanu predicted. Mazi Nnamdikanu predicted all of this, and now it is happening. It is happening that the Fulani is bent to Islamize Nigeria, and today is it not happening? It is happening. We've seen it. And the Fulanis want to Islamize Nigeria, and they think people will sit down and not speak out, just like the Igbo leaders have sat down and they are not saying anything to it. It is really a show of shame. It is a show of shame. If at this stage the government and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and speak up against the injustice of the one Nigeria, and kudos to Dr. Ngozi Oyagbeze for launching this Biafran embassy. Kudos to you, man. Thank you for watching this podcast.